perceptions of the new generations on the alternative investing and even investing in general. I mean, if you compare to the same life stage, I do believe today's millennials and Gen Zs not only have more economic power, but also with more resources in investing than any other preceding generations. I mean, the income level are higher, and most importantly, the new generation started investing earlier. I read the data the other day. 31% of the millennials started investing before age of 21 years old, and that number was like a single digit in the preceding generations. And another thing very important that I want to point out here is today the new generations can get much easier access to more asset classes through many different investment vehicles. If you look at back in the days, boomers primarily have access to the traditional asset classes such as stocks and fixed income, and no offense, but many are still very risk averse and very cautious on investing to the private equities and the venture capital and angel investing. And on the other hand, in general, the millennials and the Gen Z are willing to take more risks and are way more active in convincing pursuing investing into private equities, and many are sort of tired with the traditional asset classes and key in learning and involving much more in their financial planning and investment process. I mean, my background as a financial planner, in the past 7 years, and I deal with the boomers and their kids, and essentially the millennials and the Gen Z generations. So I kind of saw both sides of their investment philosophies and the mental models there. So if you look at the Gen Z, particularly the oldest age is only like 24, 25 years old right now. I mean, this generation is also called like a digital natives, right? Tech savvy, and grew up with where startups are normal. They're doing everything online through apps are normal. Learn and share on the social medias are normal, and crowdfunding is normal, like investing in eQuo, right? And on the founder with as little as 250. It's not like the old days of credit investor you had to put like $100,000 check in. So the perceptions of the alternative investing, and especially in the private investment space, are very different, I think, compared to the preceding generations. I mean, how is this generation approaching investing? I mean, the ground has been set up very well for the generations. Accessibility, information transparency, number of investment products available. I think one recommend I would give is to do more due diligence and understand more about what you're investing in, because today's generation is more influencer driven, right? I would trust a professional network like eQuo over those what they call influencers who are not really like investment professionals on the social media like TikTok, right? In addition, I'm 100% with Brad on focusing on the fundamental value and the reasonable valuation of the investment rather than just signaling or speculations.